That's a mean intro.
And we are live.
That's right.
Yes, we are live on Let's Think Podcast. And
Yeah.
you're right, brother Sharif Anael-Bey. It is a dope intro. Shout out to Fez Dilla. Make
Shout
sure
out to
y'all go shop Fez Dilla to get
for
your
sure.
experience. Get your
That's
Islamic, your urban Islamic experience through the Fez Dilla.
absolutely. Absolutely.
And you know who I am. I'm Brother Sheikh 7 Islam L. I
That's
rise, giving all thanks and perfect praises unto Allah. Highest
that's
honors
right.
to his holy prophet. Honors to his forerunner Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Honors to the Moorish Science Temple of America. Honors to my leadership, Brother L. Portisel, and his wife, his great wife, Sister Sheikh is M. Portisel. I give honors to his staff. I give honors to our guests, our brother, Sharif Anael-Bey. I give honors to his staff.
Praise
And
Allah. Thank you, brother.
we're here again on Let's Think Podcast.
Yes,
And
we are.
we apologize so much for the delay.
Yeah.
For the delay. We did have to reschedule this show, but it's okay.
It brings to mind of old hip hop legends lyrics. It's been a long time. I
I
shouldn't have
shouldn't have
left
left
you.
you without.
Without a strong step two. Thinking
Yes,
how many
sir.
week shows and slept through.
Yes, sir.
Time's up. Sorry I kept you.
Sorry I kept you. Yes, sir. Also, Ramadan Mubarak to
Ramadan
everybody.
Kareem, brother.
Yes, sir. Everybody who's fasting, hey man, may Allah bless you. May Allah reward you for your sacrifice.
Come on now.
And I extended my peace and my love throughout this month of
Absolutely.
Ramadan. You know,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ramadan, listen, and especially, listen, if y'all not paying attention, first let me rise and give praise to Allah, honest to the last prophet, Prophet Noble Drew Ali, Jesus come again, honest to the more science of America, honest to my leadership, Brother R. Jones Bay, honest to his assistant, Brother A. Hopkins Bay, honest to my brother Sheikh Seven Hills leadership, honest to all those in the movement and those who labor to uplift fallen humanity, honest to Let's Think Podcast, honest to the viewers. See, I mean, if you're not paying attention to what's going on in the world right now, we need to. There's strength in the exercise of discipline. There's strength in the exercise of discipline. There's strength in the exercise of discipline, people.
yes, sir. Yes,
So,
sir.
those of you that are practicing, that are honoring the fasting during the month of Ramadan, Ramadan Mubarak, truly Islam, brother man, brother Griffin.
Islam, family.
Uh,
Islam. How y'all doing?
if you're practicing, praise Allah. Praise Allah. And I'm not trying to disparage anybody that's not, but given the times we're in, why not?
Why?
You need all the strength you can get.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
need all the strength you can get, people.
And then allow me to add.
Yes, sir.
We're taught in the Moorish Science Temple of America, Holy Quran, that thought is developed by the exercise of strength.
That's a fact.
And the strength that I want to focus on is the will. You know, the strength of the will, man. You know, the ability, and of course, as Moorish American Muslims, first of all, let me say this: fasting is prescribed. The month of Ramadan is a month in the Islamic calendar.
There you go.
Period. So you can. Islam, we have a super chat already. Assalamu alaikum, Moorish American family, Ramadan.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Islam.
my Ramadan Kareem. So when we talk about this exercising of strength, and this will, of course, Moorish American Muslim, we will prescribe it. Fasting is prescribed. You know what I'm saying? Whether you do it throughout the year, whether you do it every 3 months, whether you do it 3 days out of a month, fasting is prescribed. You know what I'm saying?
Fasting is prescribed, brother.
And whether you choose to do it in the month of Ramadan, whether you choose to do it for 40 days and 40 nights, whether you choose to do it for 3 days, whether you choose to do it for 7 days, alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And may Allah reward you for your sacrifice.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? May Allah reward you for your righteous intentions. So we're not here to make division in the practice of or the prescribed practice of fasting. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you decide to fast, praise be to Allah. And I want to extend my honors to you. And I want to say again, may Allah reward you for your sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? And keep going.
Keep going.
Keep
That's
going.
right. That's right. Keep going.
Yes,
That's
sir.
fact. Without a forward soldier never knows his strength. Also true.
Right.
You know, thought needs to be developed by the exercise of strength. Success is always on the other side of struggle, right?
Yes, sir.
And
100%.
fasting, there you go. If you could deny, man is not the body of the soul, man's spirit and part of Allah. You want to get to know your soul, get to know yourself as a soul, get to know yourself as spirit. Start denying that flesh a little bit. Yeah, start denying that flesh a little bit. Watch what happens. But again, remember, just like in the military, when you've got close quarter drill, you jogging with that 60-pound ruck pack, but it's 50 of you doing it and you all in lockstep, you can run forever because you're doing it together.
Yes, sir.
Doing it together, people.
Yes, sir.
So we draw strength from each other in the process. Come on.
Yes, sir.
You know, there's a surah. There's a surah in the Quran of Mecca that's called the ranks.
Yes, sir.
And our prophet speaks to that when he's talking about the Moors stand like a wall of brass.
Yes, sir.
See?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Let me see what we got in here. First and foremost, I want to say honors and gratitude. The ADL Choice for the $7 super chat. Great way to start it off with the number 7. Praise be to Allah. Praise be to Allah. Who else we got in here? Who else we got in here? We got Raphael the Moore still on tonight. Yeah, we here.
That's right.
Yeah, we here.
Shout out to Ali's men. That's the team right there.
Yes, sir.
Most already know.
Most definitely.
Yes,
we got Nicholas Bay. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
Moore's been taller, man.
He's been taller, man. Little hiatus. Project Baby and Me podcast. Islam. Ramadan Kareem.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, sir. So we in here tonight, man. You know, we're gonna get it busy. We're gonna tighten in Simeon Bay. Yeah, Islam, more.
Islam.
And make sure y'all hit the like button before we
shout out to Project Baby and Me. Shout out Islam. That's brother Rico Suave, aka Brother Cena Rain Hill.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's the brother?
That's the brother. That's the Moorish Mexican.
Yeah. I've been watching his joint on NYP.
Yes, sir.
Good episodes, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate the information too. He be dropping it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We gotta get you up here.
Yes.
We gotta get you up here.
Actual fact, brother.
We gotta get you up here. So you need to contact me. Hit me in my inbox. Let me know when you got a good time. And we'll set that show up and get you on, man.
So listen, people, I'm gonna share something, but I can't.
Go ahead.
Let's just say this. By the end of this month, everybody's stock goes up, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all just stay tuned. Y'all just stay tuned. Everybody, the rising tide raises all ships.
Yes, sir. Shout out to NYP Talk Show.
Shout out to my NYP Talk Show. Shout out to my brother.
Yes, sir. Thank
Ron,
you for the
fitness professional.
Yes, sir. And he about that grind too.
Oh, for sure.
He about that grind too. Brother be grinding. Yes, sir. And everybody tap in with the brother. You want your fitness tips?
Please do.
You know, you want some fitness tips?
That's right.
You want some health tips? You want some health advice? You know, even combat advice. Go holler at my brother Ron at NYP Talk Show. And get up on the podcast too. Don't just be up on my demonstration.
Right.
Get up on the NYP Talk Show. Plenty of shows, plenty of great information, man.
That's fact.
Plenty of great dialogues. Go check it out, man.
That's fact.
And subscribe to that channel too.
Yes, sir.
Everybody again, hit the like button. We're finna get it in. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. You know, support the channel. If you have any questions throughout this presentation, super chat your questions.
There you go.
Super chat your questions. You know, it doesn't hurt to support. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Support the channel. Super chat, super thanks, super sticker. I got the Cash App in the comment section. We got brother Sharif Anael-Bey's Cash App in his comment section. Support the channel. Support the guests. And let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So what we talking about there? We talking about the CRATA REPOA and the Moorish doctrine. See, I don't know how many people are even aware or even in the know of the CRATA REPOA. So first, before we even get into that, give them a brief overview of what we're talking about when we say the CRATA
REPOA. CRATA REPOA is a name given by European Westerners to their acquisition and consolidation of ancient Egyptian initiatory rites. Ancient Egyptian initiatory rites. You know, we're going to get into it in the presentation, but there's a reason why this wasn't my idea. This was Sheikh Seven's idea to do this based on some previous conversations he and I had, right? So we got a treat for you all, especially those of you that are students of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Especially for those of you that are students of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. The Prophet, in 1920, in the Moorish Guide newspaper, there was an article talking about the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, and it said, the secrets of the ages revealed, right? And so either he did reveal secrets of the ages or he didn't reveal secrets of the ages. So like the chairman of my temple likes to say, brother T. Berry Bay, he likes to say it like this. You know, if you doubt the prophet, stick him up. And we don't mean in an adversarial way. We mean ask questions. We mean challenge the teaching and say. You see what I'm saying? And see. But we about to show. We're about to show you and demonstrate that is some interesting things in that 64-page pamphlet that we call the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America.
Hey, because this is one thing that I've noticed. Excuse me. I'm breaking fast at the same time. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Many people in the Moorish Science Temple of America, we accept that our prophet was an Egyptian adept student.
Yes.
And how many do not understand that many of the words, well, some of the words, let me take away many. That's the one word.
Yes.
But some of the words that you read in the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America come straight from the desktop of Akhenaten.
Come on, brother. Straight. Woof, woof.
Straight from the desktop of Akhenaten. So for all of ones who, you're adept, and I think you should go ahead and research and find out which verses, what chapters, which degrees, which keys, however you want to call it, is coming out of the Moorish Science Temple of America that came from the desktop of Akhenaten.
There you go. But see, now you bring up an interesting point. See, here's the thing, right? We have to learn the methodology of study and research. Doesn't mean you have to be a professional researcher. Doesn't mean you have to have a degree. No, not at all. But you do need to understand basics of research methodology, right? So if, for instance, the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America speaks to a particular issue, right? Or even to the point, follow me, if it just mentions a thing.
Yeah.
That is the teacher pointing at the thing saying, go look.
Just like we have in our Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Just a little research I did.
Yes, sir.
We had a chapter where Jesus speaks with Barato Arabo.
Come on now.
And just me taking that person.
Yes.
And looking into Bharata, I found out that India was once named Bharata.
Correct, brother.
So then we get an understanding and wonder why the prophet called those people Hindus. You know what I'm saying? It was once called Hindustan. So actually you start to get not only into what you get into is being able to see the world and how it looked in the complexion of it during that time. So
you get context, brother. There you go.
Sir. Yes, sir. So it's a beautiful thing, bro.
And doing it that way, again, that's methodology. Doing it that way makes you well read. But it doesn't mean you got to study a whole bunch of tons of things. Just use our literature as the lens and the arrows to point you at what to study.
Because it's dang gonna show pointing you at.
Come on, man. That's right.
Sir.
But you gotta go.
I'm sorry. Islam, Mo. Islam, Brother McGriff. You all right?
Hey, man, I'm just tired from the day, bro. I had 13 clients a day, bro. I'm tired.
Yeah, man.
And on this fast, too, man.
Oh, yeah, brother. Listen, I broke fast on this. Right after teaching a class, I'm sweaty and everything. You know, so, hey, is what it is, right? Listen, it's only flesh.
Yeah. That's all.
Yeah. It's only flesh, right?
It ain't the end all, tell all, anything.
Oh, yeah. And, too, I've been dealing with the ministry of death, too, within the family. So,
condolences, brother.
You know, that's weighing on me, too. So,
condolences.
Yeah, you know, you know, every time that happens, it kind of, you know, it makes us feel as though a little piece of us get took, but you know, actually adds strength, bro.
Brother, you already know.
100%.
Every victory over self brings added strength.
Yes, sir.
Bro, that victory over the self today, declining that flesh of that food. Yeah.
What?
I got the victory right here. I got the victory right here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Man, CRATA REPOA is a good subject matter. Yeah, I picked this one.
Yes.
Because let me shout out Masterminds too. Y'all need to go check Masterminds with Brother Sheik Shamel on
yes, sir.
on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
And I first heard this brother touch on this dialogue on Brother Shemel's channel. And he dropped it so heavy in that, bro, and he didn't even get into it. He just gave a glimpse of it. So I was like, you know, and before I told him to do this show, this is probably the third time I've had this dialogue with him.
You leaned on me about this one, bro.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, bro, you got to do this one. You got to do this one. So this is one of those ones from me. So if you like it, you're welcome. If you don't,
welcome. That's
blame
right.
me.
That's right.
Blame me. You know what I'm saying?
CRATA REPOA, Secret Egyptian Initiation, and the Mysteries of Jesus from the Moorish American perspective, people.
Whoa.
Again, the Moorish Science Symbol of America is a religious organization. What is the beauty of that? Our Prophet Noble Drew Ali gave us deep secrets and gave us the ability to practice them in the open as part of our religious expression.
Praise be to Allah.
See that?
Yes, sir.
That means
Islam to brother R. Bailey L for the $5 super chat. He says, Islam, looking forward to this demonstration. Peace and love. Praise Allah. And so I'm going to get out of my brother way.
Let's go. Let's go.
Demonstrate.
I see they waiting. You ready, brother?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. This splash page looks You like that, Brother McGriff?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I was listening to it earlier. I was like, okay. I say, hey, somebody be looking at the chart a little heavy.
Yes, sir. Come on now.
Somebody be looking at the chart a little heavy.
Yeah. Okay. Know a little something about those 10 wonders.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Somebody been looking heavy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, brother R. Bailey say, always coming with the graphics. You're right. You're right.
Always.
I just told him about that.
Yes,
I just told him, brother. I was like, yo, bro.
One thing, let me tell you, years ago, when I first started putting together PowerPoints, a number of people, that are scholars that I highly respect were like, they're a little too, it's too busy. You got to keep it more scholastic. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Nah.
I wouldn't trade it.
Nah. Think about it, people. One of the reasons is because learning visually is another way to learn.
Oh, man. Sometimes the most effective way to learn.
Absolutely.
Symbols and symbols are everywhere.
Come on, brother.
And, that was one thing I said to you, too, Sharif.
Yes, sir.
On the show, I said, I was the one who said, yo, bro, bring the PowerPoints to Let's Think podcast.
Listen, dear brother, I'm gonna tell your audience right now. I gotta give you the give you the credit for that. You deserve the credit for that because you're the one that's like, yo, every time you on here, we need the visuals, bro. We need the PowerPoint. I'm like, okay, and I went with it, and that's the formula, Mo.
But I was telling you, like, yo, bro, like, you don't know how powerful your PowerPoint present. I mean, come on, bro. When you eat the Dr. Reggie, hey, yo, you know what? I might put this in the title. This is the Dr. Reggie moment.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But for real, man, I just wanted, man, hey, listen, man, your PowerPoints are so serious, man. I learned so much from your PowerPoints.
Appreciate
it. Was so easy for me to take in the information as you spoke because you're a wonderful speaker too.
Praise
but then, honest, and the way you put your PowerPoints together and then accent it with your wonderful ability to speak, bro, it just makes for a good gumbo, bro.
Praise the Lord. Beautiful, bro.
Gumbo, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always.
All right, without further ado, let's move. First slide, brother. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Yeah. So this is a pretty simple presentation. We're just doing a very simple comparative analysis, but I want to bring people up to speed with the CRATA REPOA, right? So CRATA REPOA is an old Masonic rite in some respects, right? Right. In other words, what I mean by an old Masonic rite in some respects is that it was adopted and brought into the craft.
Right.
In certain jurisdictions, right? It's an ancient Egyptian initiation process for the priestly kings. That is going to be very, very important later on, that statement. It was also known as, and this is something a lot of people don't know, the African architect rite, also called the rite of the African brothers.
That's deep.
That is one of the names of the CRATA REPOA. It was introduced to the Western world via Prussia. This is a very important individual, people. Frederick the Great, Frederick II the Great, in 1767. Influential in the development of many, that's a typo, shouldn't say may, it should say many Masonic practices. It's a system of 7 degrees derived from the historical accounts of ancient Egyptian priestly rites. And in some Masonic schools of thought, it equates to the last 7 stages of the great work of alchemy itself. Now that right there, the students of Prophet Noble Drew Ali need to pay attention to chapter 17 of the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, where Jesus says, in the flesh of man lies the essence of the resurrection of the dead. That begins a very, very powerful, condensed, but comprehensive lesson on alchemy, people. And as you know, or should know, alchemy is the science of transmutation. That's it. It is the science of transmutation.
Which is another word for saying the science of unfoldment.
Yeah, there you go, brother. Praise the Lord. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's right. Unfoldment. And in our particular case, the science of, because alchemy, the science of regeneration. Human regeneration. And that can go on the earthly side, socially and economically, and on the spiritual side, morally and spiritually. But in the allegorical sense, changing base metals into gold. Yep. This is serious. This is a serious demonstration. As a matter of fact, we're going to remind me, dear brother, at the end of the presentation to just take everybody through some of the brief stages. There's 3 major stages, and within that, there's 7 stages of alchemy. And we're going to go through the 3 basics. right?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Because we're going to demonstrate that the master alchemist of this age is Prophet Noble Drew Ali, without a doubt or contradiction.
Woo.
We're going to show it. All right, next slide.
Uh-oh.
Next slide. There you go.
The graphics, man. Damn.
Cold.
The degrees. So these are the 7 degrees, people. So the first degree, Pastoforos, instruction of the physical sciences. Second degree, Neokoros, geometry and architecture. In other words, the lattice work and structure behind the physical sciences. And this is deep. Melanophoros, Greek word melano, meaning what, people?
Yeah.
Black.
Oh.
Symbolic death of Osar or Osiris. And they also learned the hieroglyphic language. Now, why is that deep, people? Regarding the name of that degree and Osiris and the number of the degree, by the way. Right. Why is that deep or so significant? Osiris, our sister, shout out to our sister, the late Frances Cress Welling,
yes.
Powerful sister. She said that Osiris was called by our brothers in ancient Egypt Lord of the perfect black. But remember, what was his function in the pantheon of deities or Neteru?
He was a funerary god.
He was a funerary god. See that? Black, according to science, means death. But we also taught what? Death is not an enemy to man, but a friend.
And life springs forth from out of death.
Life springs forth from death, which is literally what the word alchem means. That's what it means. Life from death. Hold on. Go back.
Oh, bro.
Go back.
Bro, he brought somebody up, didn't he?
Right? So, and there's so much in the mystery of Osiris, right? Like, for instance, his brother Set tricking him and then murdering him and chopping him into 14 pieces. That chopping of 14 pieces represents the first stage of the alchemical process, which is called putrefaction or dissolution. In other words, something that's fixed and solid, you break it up into pieces. That's what it means. The fixed is solved. Solved meaning solvent. You break it down, as a famous MC said, to its very last compound. See? And the term for dissolution or putrefaction in the science of alchemy is called what? Negredo. See? All right. Fourth degree. Christophoros.
And that's my name.
Ain't that something, bro?
Yeah, it's something.
That's the crystallization of the pure essence drawn out of the putrefied matter. Yeah. And in that degree, they learn Egyptian jurisprudence. They become what's called a judge. Yes. And then Balahate, which is chemistry or alchemy. Then astronomy neteru. Astronomy or astrology, which in the ancient world, they were one and the same. They weren't separated. And higher mathematics.
Whoa.
Now, what do we mean by higher mathematics? See, in the West, we've been put to sleep via the European psychology. We only have 1/2 of the mathematical equation. This is what Honorable Elijah Muhammad was talking about we only gave the European a little bit of mathematics. Follow me. All right? We have what we call, Pythagorean mathematics, where they try to attribute it to Pythagoras, who studied where in ancient Egypt. Right. But here we go. What do I mean by we only have half in the West? We only have quantitative function in the West.
Break that down.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, here we go. We say and we agree. We have to agree. Mathematics is the universal language. Everything can be measured, and we use the symbols of numbers to do so. But we only know it in the quantitative perspective. In other words, I got 5 fingers. But none of you can tell us what number 5 is saying. Woo. Outside of just quantity. See, our forefathers taught that it has a quantitative function and a qualitative function, meaning each number is a universe. Each number is a realm. Each number is a living thing. Y'all catch that? That is Pythagorean mathematics. That is the mathematics of our forefathers. So shout out to Temple Mosque number 7, Nation of Islam, and Clarence 13X Smith with coming up with supreme mathematics, because it gives you quantitative function and qualitative function. See? Ooh. Those who study gematria or Kabbalistic students understand exactly what I'm saying, because the letters are alphanumeric and each has a qualitative function and a qualitative property. See? Very important. And then the 7th and last degree. You already see it. But here's where it gets interesting. Because there's the final, listen, I'm using the word final, the final examination. There's a detailed review of the previous degrees and then presented with a what?
A cross.
The constantly carry
a white mantle
and a square
headdress.
Come on now, people. Come on now.
He ain't talking about no diadem.
Right. Come on, brother. What you know about that? Diadem. All right, next slide.
I don't know nothing about no diadem.
All right. Get to know this guy. Yo, let me tell you something about Manly Hall. You know, as you see on the slide, he's author of over 150 literary works. But let me tell you, like, he's most known for The Secret Teachings of All Ages, also to another one called The Lost Keys of Freemasonry, sure. But I got to tell you, he's written a whole bunch of small little pamphlets that look, I promise you, if you had them in your hands, it would look like our questionnaire.
I believe it.
So,
how many of them you got?
Oh, what?
Send them
man,
to
they're
me.
all over the place too. But here at the house, man, listen, listen. Let me tell you.
Take me some pictures and send me some, man.
I got you, bro. Word of God, I got you. But listen, let me tell you. I'm gonna give y'all a little hint about Manly P. Hall. The bigger books, you think the bigger books got more knowledge?
No, sir.
It's the little small pamphlets that got the fire.
Bro, come on. Our Quran ain't number 66 pages.
There you go, bro.
And this the guy Agile and Adjab, which is known as which is basically gematria in the Arabic language.
It sure is.
Can you tell me the numerical value of 66?
Yeah, Allah.
Oh, okay. Okay. 66 pages. 66 pages.
You see my brother shaking me down. He said, "Yo, let's see mine for yours."
Yeah.
Woo, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
you
right.
Know, it's just that's a whole nother subject, man.
So yeah, Manly Palmer Hall, Manly P. Hall, Canadian author, lecturer, astrologer, and mystic. He gave thousands of lectures over a 70-year career. And most notable work, Secret Teachings of All Ages and The Lost Keys of Freemasonry. Next slide.
Yes, sir. And The Secret Destiny of America, too.
Oh, yeah, Secret Destiny of America. Powerful. Woof. Man, oh, man. Powerful. So Manly P. Hall includes the CRATA REPOA as an appendix in this particular work, this book right here, Freemasonry of the Ancient Egyptians.
I have that.
Yes, powerful. He describes it as a restoration of the Egyptian mysteries. Now, let me stop right there. Okay.
Yeah. You got
So
to get into that one.
we all listen to music.
Yeah.
You first hear a song and it's like, woo, I like that song. But what grabs you what really grabs you isn't just the lyrics or the music. There's an underlying cohesive rhythm under that, right? It's like, that hits you like, ooh, right?
Right.
So when we're talking about a restoration or a transmission, see, I'm giving you all a secret now. It's not the words, it's not the text, it's that underlying coherent rhythm that's being transmitted. See, a lot of times, like we talk about for instance, shout out to the late George G.M. James, wrote the book Stolen Legacy. In that book, he goes to great detail and great pains to demonstrate that the Moors are the custodians of the ancient Egyptian mysteries and culture. But but people who doubt it are doubting it ignorantly because they're looking for pyramids in Spain. They're looking for Isis and Ra and the god forms of ancient Egypt in Spain. That's just manifestation, people.
That's it.
That's not the rhythm, which is the real mystery. See that? Okay. So, like, for instance, a masterpiece of ancient Egyptian science can be found in Spain, built by the Moors. And guess what that was called in the architecture? It was called the Alhambra. It's still there. Mm-hmm. Well, how can we say that that's a masterpiece of ancient Egyptian mystery? Because of the mathematical redundancy that was used to build it. That's where the science is, people. See? That's where it is. Whoa. But you have to know the ancient Egyptian mysteries and not just the outer trappings of the ancient Egyptian mysteries to be able to see it.
Tell them what's on the inside.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother.
Yes, sir.
See?
See?
I mean, my brother, my brothers here are initiated, so they could tell you that that was a jewel right there, people.
Oh yeah, most definitely a jewel.
That was a jewel. That was a jewel.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Yeah, he describes the CRATA Report as a prototype. Here we go. Something else deep for numerous doctrines on what? In other words, numerous translations that have made it to the Western world. For human regeneration. To take it a step further, these rites are designed if you can pierce the mystery. See, that's the other part too. There is no magic cookbook of secrets, even in the secret orders. You got to put your work in. You have to demonstrate what we call sufficient proficiency. See? What the orders do is present to you the opportunity to advance. There ain't no magic secret cookbook. You just read something and poof, pow, you enlightened. It's not how it works. You have to demonstrate the ability to pierce the mystery. So that said, these degrees educate and train the adept in the particulars of what? The next stage of human evolution, people.
Shout out to Creation of the Boundless Universe for the $2 super chat. He said frequency,
Python vibration.
and vibration. Oh boy. Created the Boundless Universe. He be talking.
He be talking, don't he? Oh. He be talking.
What do you know?
Yeah, you're right, Brother Raphael. You're right, Brother Raphael. Brother Raphael said on page 3, right?
Oh, right and exact.
Page 3 of the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, the brother's referring to. That's what he's referring to. Yes, those of you that know anything about Blue Lodge will know that, hey, that's where the talking starts on page 3. That means you bypass the ante room and he put you right on the master's carpet. Put you right there. That's right.
Yes,
Put you right there. All right, next
yes,
slide.
sir.
Next slide.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Woo!
Charles.
Y'all, you guys got to get to know this guy, and I include a little factoid on this slide that few of you that most of you never heard. Charles Webster Leadbeater, C.W. Leadbeater, is a member of the Theosophical Society and was a student of Helena Blavatsky. Now, mind you, before we go any further, and not to take anything from Helena Blavatsky, Russian European woman, she was brilliant, but in the beginning of the Theosophical Society, her start of the Theosophical Society, she copied nearly everything from our brother Pascal Beverly Randolph, and that's the fact. Right down to adopting his motto. His motto was try, T-R-Y, 3 letters. She adopted everything from him. That's just the truth. And Helena Blavatsky, by the way, because generally a lot of people that were involved in secret orderism were luminaries in it, were also involved in fringe politics. What do we mean by fringe politics in this age? They were fighting or they were opposed to Euro-colonialism.
Wow.
Keep that in mind. So, in other words, these were people with vast knowledge, and some of them had some interesting abilities, but they could still be arrested. Remember, Jesus got arrested. Our prophet Noble Drew Ali got arrested. Keep that in mind. So, in many cases, they went with pseudonyms. So you know who the two Mahatmas or secret teachers, two of them, of Helena Blavatsky, what their pseudonyms were? Serapis Bey and Tuatid Bey, according to her. That's the truth. Yep. So, C.W. Leadbeater, co-masonry member. What do we mean by co-masonry? Co-masonry is a type of masonry called the droit. It's also called the droit humane, right? Right? It admits men and women equally. That's co-masonry. He's author of over 60 books on occult subjects. He was an associate of Annie Besant. Annie Besant is a giant in the occult world. And together they formed a trust that exists to this day called Lucius Trust, where they publish these works. He was a noted clairvoyant and participated in many clairvoyant research excursions. We're going to talk about one right now. They wrote a book, and you can find the book. It's called Occult Chemistry. Annie Besant and C.W. Leadbeater wrote the book. Listen, people. In the early 1900s, through clairvoyant exploration, they drew, and I did a previous presentation about this. I mentioned this.
Yes.
I think right. And through clairvoyant sight, they saw what they called the smallest particle that makes up the atom. They called it the Anu. That's what they called it. Now, this was back in the early 1900s when they did this, and they drew pictures of it. Well, it wasn't until the 90s that quantum physicists were able to see it with an electron microscope. And they called it the Compton radius vortex. And when they when they took the picture of it, guess what it looked exactly like?
The heart?
It looked, besides that, so you tell me too much. Yes. And it looked exactly like the description that C.W. Leadbeater and Annie Besant drew. So they literally verified what they saw almost a century prior clairvoyantly. Powerful. And
that's gonna be another show. We got to do a show on clairvoyancy.
There you go.
What is clairvoyancy? How real it is, and how do we obtain it?
Right. Okay, let's do it. That's a show. Write that down. We're gonna do it. So, shout out to Brother Rich, because that's the type of time he's on right now. Shout out to Brother Rich, Black Magic 363, aka Radiohead Rich. That's why he changed that name for that reason.
Radiohead Rich.
Yeah.
And you know, he is a Radiohead too.
He is too.
He is.
So the Compton radius vortex, people, real quick, follow me. It is the smallest particle that it can be a particle, because a particle has something solid in 3 dimensions has to have mass. If it doesn't have mass, listen close. If it does not have mass, it is no longer in 3 dimensions. It's not part of the plane of things made manifest. But the Compton radius vortex, guess what it is, people? It's a miniature wormhole. It's the doorway to higher dimensions. That's why it's called a Compton radius vortex. This is science, by the way. This ain't occultism, it's science. But this is a case where science verifies occultism and verifies religion, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Now, here's the factoid that most people don't know. Annie Besant, H.G. Wells, Sir Edward Bulwer-Lytton, all these people, high degree secret order people, all of these people were at one time or another contributing editors to Deuce Muhammad Ali's newspaper, Africa Times and Orient Review. Why is that significant? Because he published this at the December of 1912 was when he began publishing Africa Times and Orient Review. Africa Times and Orient Review was a newspaper that highlighted articles focused on speaking out against European colonialism in African and Asian nations. Who worked for Deuce Muhammad Ali in his paper? Marcus Garvey. That was December of 1912. What happened the following year, people? Little short man with a funny mustache was teaching in a barbershop. So, okay.
Morse Temple of Science.
All right, bro. See? Yeah, man. Now we get to now it gets juicy, people.
Oh,
it gets juicy. And listen, I couldn't find my other, because man. Listen, there's certain books, people, that I do not loan out to people. There's certain books I just don't loan out. I learned my lesson the hard way. I did. This is a particular book I loaned out, and I have not seen it since. And this was years and years and years ago. So I wrote some notes in the book that are gonna kind of give things away. So act like you don't see them. Next slide.
Pardon me. We got Project Baby and Me. Honors to the the NPS, keeping us square up within these lessons. The National Press Secretary.
Yes. Oh, yes, sir.
Honors to you, brother. Peace. Divine Unique says, peace. Who do you think was deeper, Manly P. Hall or
Hilton Otima? Hilton Otima was a Rosicrucian. Good, powerful stuff too. Powerful stuff. I wouldn't be able to make such of a judgment. And this is why, because again, we don't want to be fans of the work. Let me say that again. We don't want to be fans of the work. We don't want to be the pointer that just points the way like the block of wood. If man must know, he must first be what he knows. See what I'm saying? So, I would have to dig to make a definitive and responsible answer to that question. I would have to dig deep in both their works. And what I mean by dig deep is demonstrate, not just read. See what I'm saying? When you hear people talking about working degrees, okay.
We got another one.
Yes, sir.
The Bally's Universe, $2 super chat. He asks Nicholas.
He did a statement. Nicholas Roerich in the land of Shambhala. Yeah, it's good stuff too. Good literature. Good stuff.
Thank you for that. I'm gonna look that up.
Absolutely.
Right. Hey, Mo, get out my head.
And Brother R. Bailey Ill, you're exactly right. That is, we literally have scientific evidence of the borderland that divides the plane of things made manifest with the plane of soul. That's correct. We can literally demonstrate it with science.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact. All right, next slide, brother. Let's go.
Next slide.
We're about to dive in deeper, people.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, get that book right there. Ancient Mystic Rites, C.W. Leadbeater. In here, we talk about a certain part of the CRATA REPOA. We're just going to read it. Certain portions of the ritual of this fourth initiation, according to the Egyptian rite, were curiously entangled with the Christian teachings and became utterly materialized and distorted in somewhat the same way as the legend of Osiris became distorted in Egypt itself. The rubric of this part of the initiation was as follows. Now, remember, people, we're talking about an Egyptian ritual that took place in where? Heliopolis. Here it is. Then shall the candidate be bound upon the wooden cross. He shall die. He shall be buried and shall descend into the underworld. After the third day, he shall be brought back from the dead and shall be carried up into heaven to be the right hand of him from whom he came, having learnt to guide or rule the living and the dead. During the ceremony, the candidate laid us. Hold on. Those of you that are students of Prophet Noble Drew Ali, please pay close attention. During the ceremony, the candidate laid himself down upon a wooden cross made hollow to receive and support his body. His arms were lightly bound with cords, the ends of which were left loose to typify the voluntary nature of the sacrifice. The candidate then passed into what? Trance, left the physical body, and passed in full consciousness onto the astral plane. His body was carried down into a vault below the temple and was placed in an immense sarcophagus where it lay for 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. During the mystical death of the body, the candidate passed through many strange experiences in the astral world, and he preached to the spirits in prison. To those who had recently left the body in death and were still fettered by their passions and desires. On the morning of the 4th day of his burial, the body of the candidate was raised from its sepulcher and borne into the outer air at the eastern side of the Great Pyramid, so that the first rays of the rising sun might awaken him from his long sleep. Come on, people.
What chapter is that in the Holy Quran?
Hey.
Come on, people.
Hey, man. Say, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Hey, listen,
touched
man.
on a lot, man. Hey. Hey, Mo, I heard chapter 12 in that too a little bit.
Yeah.
I say, dang, chapter 8, chapter 12.
Yo, thank you for this book. I'm finna get this book, man. I'm finna get this
keep
tonight.
going, you know.
They say that crazy?
Yeah, I'm finna get this book tonight.
Yeah. That's wild, ain't it, bro?
Hey, what they say, let that man cook.
Let him cook. Hey, bro.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, now, before you ask that, I just want to point out, especially
you
to the
already
students
know
of
what
Prophet Noble Drew Ali, yeah, especially to the students of Prophet Drew Ali, right? This adds more weight to the fact we were given the 18 missing years. Okay. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. Let me figure out how much. Whoa, like, okay. I've read the CRATA REPOA, right?
Yes, sir.
And C.W. Leadbeater, man, he dug in,
brother.
Because I got the CRATA REPOA, but the way he went in on it,
brother. Let me just say this. You talked about doing a show in the near future on clairvoyance. So in certain orders, as you already know,
yes, sir,
clairvoyance is not like a gift you're born with per se, but just like remote viewing, because it's the same thing. Right. It's a skill that can be taught and trained.
Right.
All right. Brother, you know what I'm about to, well, when I say it, you're going to be familiar. There's certain orders that we know about that literally, follow me, people, train people to travel not just in a different space, but a different time, where they can sit over your shoulder of people from 2,000 years ago and read books that they had, and then come back and transcribe. Okay.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an actual fact.
This is so that explains what I said that because you just cracked me open with what you said about C.W. Leadbeater. I just explained literally his procedure.
See, here go the thing. Like we can have this conversation all day, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
but
sir.
Until one truly experiences,
come on, brother. That's right.
You know, it still seems like, okay, they just talking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
But I've had my own experience similar.
There you go, brother.
You know what I mean?
Go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I ain't even gonna talk about it, but
yes, sir. You know, I mean, you know how it says in the Bible in the Old Testament about third heaven, said I was caught up in the third heaven and there I heard unspeakable things, and that's it. We ain't gonna say nothing else.
Miss Brown, thank you for the $5 check. She said, sister. No, you didn't. That's what I'm talking about, Sister Brown. That's what I'm talking about, Sister Miss Brown. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is what we do. This Let's Think podcast. This is what we do. Yeah. Appreciate your support. Everybody, I appreciate your support. Please share the content. Please share it to your social media right now. Please share so everybody can get an opportunity to get this degree, man. The brother is really putting it on. His Cash App is in the comment section. You know, you can also hit his Cash App. But yeah. Hey, look, what happened was, see. Now here go the question.
Yes, sir.
Was the crucifixion of Jesus an initiation, or was it just?
The answer now I'm going to give my meager portion of understanding. And the answer is yes to both.
Both and.
The answer is yes to both, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes to both. That's why I said, our brothers and sisters in the church are mistaken on a number of things regarding Jesus. Here we go. When Jesus said he gave his life a sacrifice, people think that means the death on the cross. No, it means all the years he trained. That was the sacrifice. The crucifixion was his final examination.
Oh,
you just yeah. Okay. I see where you're taking this. I see where you're taking this. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry.
Hey, look.
Hey, man,
bro.
Say, man, you know.
Hey, yo, I know y'all gonna catch this. Two of them,
brother. Come on, that's right.
Two of them.
That's
two
right.
of them.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, that's two of them.
Yeah, we call it elevation, right?
Yes,
Put
sir.
one in front. Oh, okay.
Yeah, two of them.
That's right, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Better get on the ball.
Super chat your questions. If you got questions that want to be answered, super chat your questions.
Yes, sir.
You have any questions? Super chat.
Creator of the balanced universe.
Okay.
Is it a requisite to be a member of a temple or lodge to have the experience the brother references? No. No.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
But think about it like this. Watch this. Some of the most intelligent people I've ever met didn't finish high school. But we all know that those are exceptions to the rule, don't we?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, there you go.
Yep.
There you go.
And I like to say this. When you're in search of this type of information,
yes,
this type of awakening, please don't circumscribe yourself to anything.
Thank you. Come on. Exactly. That's right.
You know what I mean? I mean, I'm a Moorish American Muslim. I have my foundation.
Yes.
You know, the prophet gives me the lenses by which I can look at everything.
There you go, brother.
But he doesn't tell me I can't look at anything.
Come on. Matter of fact, like as we said early on before we started the presentation, if okay, here we go. If the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America mentions the Temple Jagannath,
yes,
what should the diligent student of Prophet Ali be doing?
Going to study what, when, where, how of the Temple of Jagannath.
And now you're not being the poor tiller of the soil, you're being the miner who digs deep.
And you're not pointing.
Right? Woo, you're going.
You're going. Yeah.
Exactly. See?
Yes, sir.
That's it. That's
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Powerful. All right.
Nazarene Assine TV. Peace, brother. Peace. Shalom. Peace. Islam.
We're brother Nazarene Assine TV. Brother, we're in familiar space right now, aren't we, brother?
Yeah. Yeah, familiar.
Yeah, we're in familiar space, aren't we?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. All right, next slide.
Let's go.
Of course, you already know.
Yeah, chapter 18.
Now, Jesus did not sleep within the tomb. The body is the manifest of soul, but soul is what? Without its manifest. And in the realm of souls unmanifest, the Lord went forth and taught. He opened up the prison doors and set the prisoners free, broke the chains of captive souls and led the captives to the light. Hold on, let's stop right there. Isn't that pretty much what we read in that ancient Egyptian ritual from the CRATA REPOA?
Exactly.
Oh, What did the prophet say in the Moorish guide about the secret? So the age is revealed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Secrets of the ages revealed, people. See that? What did they say in the ritual about on the fourth day? He was brought out on the eastern side of the temple so they could catch the rays of the sun. All right, let's skip down to instruction 33. And then they heard again Adon Mashihumi. And then the white robe form. Oh, stop. Yeah, the white robe form tramped on the Roman seal, and he tore it into shreds, and he took the mighty stone in his hand as though it were a pebble from the brook and cast it aside. And Jesus opened up his eyes and said, what?
All hail the rising sun.
Yeah, you got to be facing the east.
Yeah. That's a fact.
You got to be facing the east.
That's a fact.
See?
That's a fact.
Then it says this, and then he folded up his burial gown, his headbands, and his coverings, and laid them all aside. He arose and for a moment stood beside the white-robed form. The weaker soldiers fell to the ground and hid their faces in their hands, and the stronger stood and watched. Pause. Let's stop. I want to point out some very key things that some people may have overlooked. He came back to his old carnal flesh and reanimated it. But that's not all. Let's go back. Let me take you all back. There's something in the Bible called the Transfiguration. You all familiar?
Yes, when he was on the mountain, right?
Yes. But hold on. Let's go to now. Before that, though, let's go to chapter 15. Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America. That's when Jesus began his divine ministry. And the first thing he did was do what? He goes and picks a fight with his lower self. He said, I'm ready.
Yeah.
He went and picked the fight with his lower self, said, put the gloves on.
Put the fight on.
And he won. And but then it said this, and in the what? Consciousness of holy breath. He went into the camps of John and taught. Pause right there. What does that even mean?
He wasn't even in his flesh when he went to the camps.
Oh, no, he was in his flesh, but hold on. He turned his lower self into a Muslim.
Made the lower self submit.
Now, hold on. Now we get deep. Y'all ready? Here we go. In the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science of America, chapter 1, it says, the bodies and souls of men are finite things and they will change. Yea, from the finite point of view, the time will come when they will be no more. That's what it says. So we learn there that flesh and soul are finite. But hold on. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. It's in the next slide. Chapter 19 mentions something of flesh of man to flesh of Allah. What's that?
That's fine. That's flesh fine.
Hold on. Now let's go back to chapter 3 of the Holy Quran of Moorish Science Temple of America, where Elihu was talking about the lower self. Instruction 7. It says the lower self, the carnal self, the body of what? Desires. Is a what? Reflection. Stop right there. Stop. It's a reflection of what? The higher self. Stop right there. It's a reflection of the higher self, but that reflection is what? Distorted by the murky ethers of the flesh. We all had stood in front of those little funny mirrors at the carnival that show you looking kind of distorted, so you don't see yourself accurately.
The distortion is temporary.
And the distortion has you acting what? Other than yourself.
Facts.
So what is it that distorts the image? The carnal nature does. So here's the question. What if the image was clear and pristine and not distorted? You would now have the perfect reflection of Allah himself in his creation. That
is not finite.
Come on, bro. Okay, you're starting to see it. What did Jesus say when he was talking in chapter 7 to Lamas? And he said, man is truth and falsehood strangely mixed, right? He said, truth and falsehood, or man is the breath made flesh. Truth and falsehood are conjoined in him and they strive. And what? Naught goes down. And what? Man as truth abides. In other words, there's a difference between man, truth, and falsehood strangely mixed and man as truth. Difference.
Whoa.
In the ancient Egyptian mysteries, the man as truth was called who? Osiris risen. This sign. See that?
Created a balanced universe. Romans 6:6, where it says, our old man was crucified with him, signifying the death of the old self to sin.
That's right. Apostle Paul, I wasn't a fan. I'm not a fan of him, but he was a man of the mystery. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, he was.
He said Jesus came in sinful flesh to condemn sin in the flesh. What do we mean by sinful flesh? Because we don't believe in Islam that flesh is sinful. So what did Paul mean? He means fallen man achieved the status of first man. That's what he means. See?
Man.
That's what he means. See that? See that? How's that for all of you that thought that the Holy Quran and Moorish Science of America don't got no science?
Nazarene said, I'm not a fan of Paul either. I don't think either of us are a fan of Paul.
Right. But we can't discount the fact that he was a man of the mystery.
Yeah, he was definitely looking behind the veil.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Yes,
so now
he was regurgitating somebody else.
Right. So now, instruction 38 on the slide, the weaker soldiers fell to the ground, hit their faces in their hands, and the strongest stood and watched. They saw the body of the Nazarene transmute. They saw it change from mortal to immortal form, and then it disappeared. If we were to explain this from a quantum mechanics perspective, there was enough contained energy for Jesus to willfully and purposely go from particle to wave form. And remember what we said about a Compton radius vortex? Smallest particle, smallest thing that has mass. In other words, the smallest thing that can exist in 3 dimensions. So if he went from particle to wave form, that means what? You couldn't see him no more.
Pew.
Exactly. Pew. That's what he did.
Out of here.
Yes. Yep, we can even explain that scientifically too, people.
I'm out of here, guys.
Last slide.
Last slide. Let's see what we got here.
Conclusion. Chapter 19.
You be doing too much.
Not the Mo be doing too much. Hey Mo, now you wasn't doing enough. So which one is it? Hey, that came out so pure. That Mo looked at that and said, "You just be doing too much." Hey, it was like he was excited and hurt at the same time.
Right. He was thankful. He was thankful and remorseful. Like, oh,
yeah,
really, dude. Like, really.
I'm gonna tell you what happened, bro.
Go ahead. I gotta take a bathroom break. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what happened, bro. It's like I want you.
Yeah. You looked up more time like, man, you just be doing too much. Dang. You should have asked him. Hey, is we cool? Is we cool?
I want us to get it. Boy. I'll be like, boy, you go keep going down the rabbit hole, boy. You doing too much.
Yeah, brother Bay. Yeah.
Yeah,
we rolling over here. Yeah, man. We rolling over here.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. It's just a lot.
Hey, listen here, bro. Yeah.
All right, we back.
Hey, yeah, it's Scene and Nazarene and Scene TV, and welcome to Associate, a member of the channel.
Beautiful.
Member of the channel. Everybody become a member. We got perks coming. We got merch coming. We got a lot of things coming. You know, we just be taking our time, but we got you. We got you. And all of my members, every member of my channel. Every member of my channel.
I'm sorry. I'm still laughing at Sister F. Brownell's comment. She said, "No, you didn't.
You didn't." That's what I just said.
I heard it. Yo, listen. I heard it in Denzel Washington's voice.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna do this to me?
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Right.
Hey, Sheik, I need that bag.
Y'all gonna be playing basketball on Pelican Bay.
23-hour lockdown.
Oh man.
We got another one. Welcome to Associate, brother. What is his name? Hero Hexagon. And you did send a super chat. Let me go back to that and give you some love.
All
brother.
right.
I apologize so sincerely, and I'm not gonna let that go past. He did send a $6 super chat, and we thank you for your support. And like I was saying, all members of the channel, when I start up this merch, everybody who's a member, you get a free piece of merch.
That's fact.
As soon as I start it.
Here we go.
The only thing you gotta do is find me on Instagram by Sheik7, or you find me on Facebook by Sheik7IslamL. Get my DM, screenshot your membership, put it in my inbox, and as soon as I get the merch ready, let me know your size, a hoodie or t-shirt, and I'll make sure I get that to you. Muslim life.
That's right. So let's get to it. Chapter 19, Holy Quran, the Moorish Science of America. Just a few of the instructions. Jesus said, My brothers of the silent brotherhood, peace. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. When we say peace, what's another way to say it in the Arabic language? Islam.
Islam.
The problem of the age has been solved. The Son of Man has risen from the dead, has shown that human flesh can be transformed into flesh divine. Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. What was the title of this presentation? The CRATA REPOA? We are looking at a record of the fulfillment of that right. Need to point that out, people. We're looking at a record of the fulfillment of that right. Before the eyes of men, this flesh in which I come to you was changed with speed of light from human flesh. And so I am the message that I bring to you. To you I come, the first of all the race to be transmuted to the what? Image of
Allah.
Man, listen. What I have done, all men will do, and what I am, all men shall be. But Jesus said no more. In one short breath, he told the story of his mission to the sons of men, and then he disappeared. Go ahead, say it, Brother McGriffith. Yeah, right.
Out of here.
Not the fume. Not the little one, but the big boom.
And I ain't even talking about Speedy Gonzalez. No,
yeah. You know that's the big boom right there. That's right. You know, fume. Nah.
That's right.
Nah, you got to hear that before you see it. You know.
Woo. And then the Magi said some time ago, we read this promise now fulfilled upon the dial plate of heaven. And then we saw this man who had just demonstrated unto us the power of man to raise from carnal flesh and blood to flesh of Allah. That is literally, people, the next stage of human evolution. That is a solid answer. Listen close. To the question in the deepest part of the psyche of every human being on the planet. Now you know why the story of Jesus is so important, people, and why it influences so many people, and why our prophet gave us the proper narrative back on Jesus.
Because it ain't spooky, people.
It ain't spooky, and guess what? Christianity don't got a monopoly on it. See? See? And then, and after many years, he came and sat with us in these same groves, and he told the story of his human life of trials, sore temptations, buffeting, and woes. He pressed along the thorny way of life till he had risen and overthrown the strongest foes of Allah and man, and he is now the only master of the human race whose flesh has been transmuted into flesh divine. He is the God-man of today. But every one of us shall overcome and be like him, a son of Allah. Woo, people. If that ain't the gospel, the everlasting gospel, if that ain't the gospel of the omnipotence of man, I don't know what is.
You know what that does?
Yes, sir.
It makes me ask, oh Allah, how many lifetimes do I have to go through to get
Come on, brother. Yo, but see, follow me. You know this. Both of you brothers know this. The mere fact that the viewers are, even if they've never heard this before, these ideas before, these thoughts before, even if they don't believe, hold on.
They still being initiated.
Thank you, brother. You just said it. You heard it. You can't unring the bell. You are initiated.
Yes, yeah, you are.
That thought is there now. So even this idea, if you entertain even for half a second, the slightest idea that it's possible, you on your way.
Welcome to the family, gang.
Yeah,
Welcome
exactly.
To the family.
Welcome
That's
to
right.
The family, gang. Hope y'all having a good night.
That's right. You one of us now.
Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, welcome to the family, gang. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, look, you know how we do it. We're accustomed to doing this now. So what I'm about to do, that was the conclusion.
That was the conclusion.
So you know how I do. I've been away. We've been away for a couple.
We've been away for a minute. Yeah.
So guess what? We're gonna open. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Any questions you have, if you got courage, come on up. You know,
come on now.
And hit the button.
Y'all see, I am what I am's comment. So good to see brothers laugh together. He said brotherhood. Yeah, that's at Psalms 133.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's drop this down. Okay, we're gonna move this, that. We're gonna do this. Invite. Bang.
Right.
We're gonna do this right here, and we're gonna do the pasty thing.
Yeah.
And I think we got it. Boom.
Beautiful.
So the link is in the chat.
Yeah.
We'll give you all a few minutes to jump on if you want to get on and say, you know, give you a shout out to Brother Sharif for his presentation. You got any questions? You know, you just want to give a shout out to the channel. You know, hey, the link is in the chat. We'll give you a couple minutes to hit it. But until then, hit the like button.
Hit the
like button. Share.
That's right.
Please hit that and share to your social media. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Please do. Please do.
Media. I truly appreciate you.
That's a fact.
I truly appreciate you.
Please.
And no, if you do have a YouTube channel, when you hit the like button and you constantly hitting the like button, you come check us out. You can you're possibly synonymous with the channel. You're in the same algorithm.
Right.
So do yourself a favor. Hit the like button. I appreciate
That's right.
I appreciate you. So the link's in the comment. Let me go ahead and let me do this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And I'll put it right there. Y'all see it right there?
Yeah.
Right there on the screen. Right there. You know, so you know, if you want to come on.
I'm slightly familiar. The brother, I can't quite pronounce it, but I know my brother, Brother Narain Hill can pronounce it. Have you studied the Chilambala? I'm a little familiar, dear brother. Yes, I am. But here's the thing, again, you know, the underlying current is the same. Its expression changes from time, climate, nation, culture, etc. You see? What state of mind should you seek before consuming ormus? That's a good question. I'll say a couple things to that. First and foremost, the first thing I'll say is look at it like steroids. Steroids can't make you a star athlete. You got to be a star athlete first.
It's long.
Okay? You got to be a star athlete first.
It got to be in you and not on you.
Come on, brother. Exactly. But here's the second thing as it relates to authentic ormus, right? Y'all remember the movie back in the days, the series, the horror series Hellraiser, which was really metaphysical. Clive Barker was a member of the OTO. And that whole thing about the little magic box and the guy tinkering with it, next thing you know, Pinhead pops up, right? That whole thing was be careful about the doors you open. You better be ready.
Oh, yeah.
And I just leave it at that.
Definitely.
All right, we got somebody tapped in. Let's see what it says.
All right.
Peace.
Oh, peace.
Peace, brother.
Peace.
Peace. Love and blessings.
Yes, sir.
Blessings, beloved.
What'd you think of the presentation,
Definitely enjoying
brother?
the content. Outstanding as usual. You know, you never fail to deliver the goods. I've been following you ever since Brother Radiohead You came on about a year or so ago, and you said something, and it just blew my wig back. It was something about he said he was working out in the mirror, and the reflection. You know, okay, you remember that?
I remember.
You said it's not the. You said that the magic just helps the mind focus.
Yes, sir, brother.
And so that message really resonated with me ever since. And ever since then, I've just been a super fan. I've been following you around the internet.
Me too. Me too.
Anyway,
beautiful. Appreciate you. Brother.
Anyway, and to extend that, you know, your influence more so than others really inspired me to join the MSTA. I'm looking forward. I'm relocating to Southern California here shortly.
Wow.
And I'm gonna be looking for really looking to get tapped in, because y'all got the truth, man. Y'all really. I read the Circle 7.
Yes, sir.
A while years ago.
Yes, sir.
And I definitely, you know, it resonated with me. But you know, I'm thirsty. I take it all in. You know, I'm like a whale that just sucks in all the plankton.
Yes.
And then you know, when it came back around, seeing you know, seeing your content really helped me kind of focus on the teachings of the Prophet Noble Joe Ali.
Thank you.
You know, I'm really committed to learning more. One particular note about the Prophet that I found interesting was that I believe it was Brother Sharif Anael-Bey a while back on one of our podcasts. He said that the Prophet was studying Vedic astrology.
Yeah, I can see that.
And, yes. That, you know, I can't, you know, like I said, it was dropped in the comment. No one really talked about it.
Yeah, I can see that.
That being said, I'm an avid student of Vedic astrology, everything Hindu, Vedic, Upanishads. Calm down. Sorry about the background noise.
No, you're fine. Listen, brother, the babies are the greatest. It's a beautiful thing that they're babies are the greatest.
That's the greatest.
Yeah. Sorry, we out here on this truck. You know what I'm saying? We be pushing these big rigs around the country. So,
dear brother, you said
like a little band of gypsies.
You said you're a student of Vedic astrology. That goes back to what we had said earlier in this presentation, right?
Right.
Studied for 13 years in India, brother. And he studied the Vedas and the Avesta. So if he studied those things, and we say Prophet Drew Ali is Jesus come again, and Prophet Drew Ali said, imitate I the Prophet, then you, brother, you in good company. You're doing the right thing, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And that just connected all the dots right there. I was already kind of going hard with the Hindu, but then you know that connection was like, oh, okay, let me get over here then.
Yeah.
So I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally on board. I followed the teachings, of course, of Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yes, sir. We're familiar.
You know, yes, Brother Marcus Garvey. Yes, sir. All those giants of the struggle and of enlightenment. You know, I'm definitely you know, a student, admirer of all of them. And I believe that in the MSTA, all those great teachings kind of really find a home, and you really connect all the dots.
Are you in where in Southern California, LA or San Diego?
LA, Riverside.
Okay, Riverside. Okay, yeah.
So if you have any references, okay.
Say it again.
Yeah, I'm open for any references. If you can point me in the right direction once I hit.
Look up a brother named Shafiq Hussein. Shafiq Hussein is his business name. He is is Shafiq Jeffrey Zeal. He is a Grammy-winning music producer, and he's in LA. Jeffrey Zeal, that's his name. And he but look up Shafiq Hussein, you'll find him. He's right in LA.
I will do. I'm on it.
He produces for Erykah Badu. He produced on the Paul Glasper. That's where he got his Grammy from, was the Glasper album. Yeah. Absolutely.
Amazing.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for that reference. I really appreciate it. I'm on it, sir.
For sure. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm a martial artist too. I'm a Muay Thai. I also go AKA Kenneth Staples. I've been in the chat in the past, but I'm a Muay Thai fighter.
Beautiful.
You know, so yes, sir. I've been a student of Bruce Lee ever since a teen.
Yes, sir.
You know, Brother Shake 7 said that he's actually a right-handed southpaw.
Yeah,
he said he learned that from Brother Bruce Lee. And I caught that.
I am a right-handed southpaw.
Me too. I can't.
Hey yo, and
we be cheating. We're cheating now.
Yeah,
that's the Bruce. Y'all know that's the Bruce Lee trick, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know
that's
that,
why
right?
I learned it too. Yes, sir.
Strong hand forward. Strong hand forward.
It's complete magic.
Right. Like a fencer. That's what Bruce Lee said.
Yes.
It's complete magic. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah. He got that. Let me tell you real quick where he got that from. See, in the old gong sao matches, gong sao means talk with the hands in Cantonese, right? In the old rooftop gong sao matches, the whole idea was to get it over with as quick as possible. So they would always fight strong side forward. That's it.
Right.
Yep.
I'm getting to the point. I don't know which one's stronger, my right or my left.
Well, that's like me too. I switch it up on them. I keep you guessing. In mid combo, I'll switch it up. And
listen. The times that we're in, on a serious note, the times that we're in right now, if you're paying attention, martial arts, and this is to everybody watching, martial arts is a great pastime for you and your children.
Yeah,
it is. I got him on it. He be in the gym too, hitting the bag. And
yes.
Yeah. Well, brother, we appreciate you coming on. I got to get another person on here. They're waiting in the backstage.
Brother, I'm honored, brother, man. Yes, sir.
Man, make sure you keep coming back, brother. Stay linked in with us.
I'm a faithful.
Peace to the children too, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, man.
Absolutely.
In the future, the young guys in training. Thank you. Peace.
Peace.
Family. Peace and love.
Yes, sir.
I had to show my face, man.
Yes, sir.
One of the big moderator, Nazarene is TV.
That's right.
Man, everybody go subscribe to his channel. Everybody on the channel, go subscribe to this brother's channel, man. He's constantly showing love to Let's Think Podcast. He's constantly dropping information, useful information. So he's on right here. You see the name right there on the screen.
Nazarene.
View his content.
That's a wild, bro. That's a crazy name right there, bro.
Max.
Yeah. You already know what time it is.
That means weighs a ton, brother.
I'm telling
you. A ton. Man.
Man. So I just want to jump on. I caught the laugh a little late because I was working. I had to come home and do some things. But I'm gonna go back and look at it, man. But I just want to say, man, I miss y'all brothers, man. I've been where they at, man?
Yeah, man.
YouTube has been lonely. You heard me? I can't just watch you anything. I can't watch anything. I like to watch something. I sit back, think, research.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. So, hey, Sharif, I just want to first salute you, man, because I've been watching.
Yes, thank you, brother. Appreciate
it, man. I thank Let's Think Podcast, man, for always having you on because we be needing this information,
Yes, sir.
And now Nazarene is seeing it's like whatever resonate with my spirit, I'm gonna rock with it. I don't let belief system get in the way of my common sense.
Come on, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So I'm not just on no one thing. I take from here, from there. Like my mom used to say, chew the meat, spit out the bone.
There you
go.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
In another school of thought, we used to say it like this, the original man, in every square inch of the earth, kept for himself the best part. He didn't care about the poor part.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
And then you have some people say, eat the best and spit out the rest.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Just want to thank y'all guys, man, for
Thank you, brother.
For real. Because it's needed. It's needed, man.
And we gotta get you on here too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm with it, man. You know,
y'all go check this brother channel out, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, listen. He posted one video. He said, I can still remember the caption. He said, it's a lot going on. Listen, in that video, I just had to say, bruh, if people could truly see that video, even though it's in plain sight,
right?
Some people have things right here, bro, and still won't see it.
I know it.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, y'all go check that brother channel out, man. He got some content, man. He got some very interesting, and I like your food. Yeah, I like the. Yeah. Me and you gonna have to. You gonna have to get me.
We got to. Hey, look. I got the vegan joint right here. You see?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I'm gonna put you down though. Mod's Pizza.
Woo.
Mod's Pizza.
Hold on. Brother, where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Virginia.
Beautiful.
What part of Virginia, bro?
Hopewell, Virginia. Small little town. That's like 30 minutes away from Richmond. An hour and some things from
I know where he at too.
Brother,
bro.
In a couple months.
You already know what time it is.
Brother, in a couple months, I'm gonna be in the Prince George's County area.
Come on, man. That's like 10 minutes away. But I'm in Arizona now, though.
Oh, wow.
Leaving my family down there.
Hey, man. Hey, we done had some times in that bird, man.
Hey, I already know. It used to be the bird against Hopewell. Remember that? That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you already know what time it is. You already know.
I gotta come up. Hey, yo, brother Sharif. Me and Jarvis might mess around and meet you in Prince George.
Oh,
when you gonna be in Prince George?
Let me know. Oh, well, that's where Moorish Simple America Incorporated. That's where we have our colony, brother. We got 110 acres out there.
Wow. That's what I'm telling you. We might meet you out there. When
I'm gonna let you know.
You just tell me the date.
I gotta link up.
Just tell me the date. Hey, and I just get dropped off. How about that?
Yes, sir.
Let me know. Let me know. We got a link, man. You know?
Absolutely.
Yes,
that would be beautiful, brother. That would be beautiful.
Yeah. Shout outs to you, moderators.
Yes, sir.
I got one more brother. I got another brother in the back check. I want to get him on.
Shout out, brother.
Hey, Raphael the Moore.
That's who this is.
Let me see what it is too. Keep me posted, please.
Oh yeah.
We got a link.
Islam.
Islam, Moors.
Islam.
I rise and give perfect praises to the Almighty God, Allah,
the
Father of the universe.
That's right.
And honors to our noble illustrious prophet, Drew Ali, who came to redeem man from a simple fallen stage of humanity back to the highest plane of life with his father, God Allah.
Islam,
Moors. I'm loving this rotation. You guys had me, rolling, but at the same time, digesting, some, infinite, part of that art,
Beautiful, brother. Yes, sir. Where you from, brother?
Originally, I came out of Washington. I was out of Washington. I'm now in Arizona. I'm here in Arizona territory now.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Islam.
Beautiful. What'd you think of the show?
Man, I thought it was beautiful, Mo. I thought it was beautiful. Talking about that transmutation, it just reminded me, because that's what I think about. Because when I think, ever since I got into more science, I've been thinking more on the metaphysical level.
Yes, sir.
So a lot of things are, dealing with the transmutation of thought, manifesting that in the flesh. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so when you were, it kind of reminded me of masters can, cross the borderlines at will, right?
That's right, brother. That's right.
And it reminds me of the quote in the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, where it says, "In the light of At becomes the not, and Allah is all." That, that's transmutation. Purging the not in every stage of life. Islam.
Yes. Yo, brother, I mean? Listen. If you've not heard of what I'm about to say, I want you to look at something, and also too for all the viewers as well. There is a principle in Islam that is our brothers in the East speak about this, but you rarely hear about it in the West. The principle is called Wahdat al-Wujud. Look it up. WAHDATALWUDJUD. Wahdat al-Wujud.
Okay.
Okay.
And then that's in the Al-Quran of Mecca?
It's not. It's a topic of study within Islam that is kept from the Western eyes for the most part.
Islam.
So it means the unity of existence. It perfectly describes our perspective on Islam as given to us by Prophet Noble Drew Ali. So, like, for instance, we see, let's follow me. What happened to the teachings of Jesus in Rome also happened to Islam with the reformist movement. So when we hear La ilaha illallah,
right,
it's mistranslated as there is no God but Allah. The mistranslation. So in the perspective of Wahdat al-Wujud, the proper way to translate it would be there is no God. There is only Allah. As in, Allah is the only reality, and all of manifestation are thoughts of Allah happening in the mind of Allah.
Oh, that reminds me of the first chapter where it says, man tore himself away from Allah. He debased himself. Islam.
But man and Allah are still one regardless.
That's right. So when we speak of the lower self as the carnal self, as the body of desires, it's the reflection of the higher self, distorted by the murky ethers. Meaning
the flesh. So
our
the flesh
thoughts
is not
have
the
been
lower self. The flesh is not the lower self, people. So when chapter 17, when it's talking about the body must disintegrate and this is death, it's not talking about the flesh. It's talking about the body of desires must disintegrate.
And those are the carnal things expressed.
Where all things are of thought.
There you go.
If it builds up a heaven, then it could build up a hell too.
Hey, there go another topic. There go another topic.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Islam. Hey, I appreciate all of you.
I appreciate you too, brother, man.
Brother Sharif, you always come with it, Mo. Islam.
Man,
Brother Griffin Ill. Thank you guys so much. Islam.
Of course, Islam.
Praise Allah.
Hey,
and honors to the grand moderator. I follow him, Mo.
Brother Jones Bay is a good man, brother.
He's a good brother. Genuine, sincerity? Sincere brother.
Yeah, brother. That's he's one of my teachers, brother. I promise you he is. He's one of my teachers. He really, really, really is. Yes. I've learned so much from him. One of the illest things he said, I'll just share this with you all because I gotta run as well. But I'm gonna share. One day, myself and my chairman, we were the podium guards when he was in New York at Temple 34. Shout out Temple 34, Brooklyn, New York. And he was speaking there. He said something super crazy. Man, we almost got up and did the wave. Yo, I'm not even joking. Yo, listen. He was saying, listen, Prophet said we have to learn to love instead of hate. He said some of us don't even like each other, so we got to start with liking, right? But hold on. He said this. And then he said this. This is where it got deep. He said, when we learn to live the life of love. He said, no, this is what he said. Hold on. He said, Allah is love, and Jesus is that love made manifest. And when we learn to live the life of love, we begin to experience the life of Jesus. Man, I almost fainted when I heard that.
Whoa. Hey, look.
Mo, can I say something?
Yes, sir.
Speak, brother. Speak.
One thing that I learned from that demo is they always repeat, let the actions of thy life show love to the law. Love is the law. But so many times we are so focused on the letter of the law, we lose the spirit of it.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Just like you said, the master points the way, but they're focusing on the finger.
And not the objective.
Islam,
brother.
Mo. I'm paying attention, Mo.
Islam.
We out. May you Ramadan Mubarak, and may you
Ramadan Kareem, brother man.
Peace, bro.
Peace, brother.
Peace. Yo, listen, bro,
I love my brother.
I got
Peace
to take
Khalil
off.
Allah. Khalil Ali Allah. See you in the chat.
Oh,
Peace,
Salam Allah. That's
Salam Allah.
Bro, we gotta get him on the show.
Man, I already. He gonna call me. And I'm gonna tell him like this. I'm gonna tell my big brother. Your little brother gonna put y'all up in the and drag you on the Let's Think podcast.
Yo, Khalil Allah is nothing to play with, bro.
Nothing to play with.
He is. Yo, listen.
Oh, he on the channel. They can go get on. Go. That's right. Channel. Look through the video. Here, real quick. I gotta run. I love you, brothers, but real quick, when you get him on the show, get him to talk about the history of that name, Supreme Angels. That's all I gotta say. All I gotta say.
Peace and love, bro.
Peace and love. Peace and love, bro.
Love you, brother.
Yes, sir. Love you.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Another good one. Yeah, another good one.
Yes.
Yeah, sweet, simple. Hey, yo, Khalil. Man, hey, Khalil. Like, no joking, bro. Time to come back on the show, man. Need you back in front of the camera, Khalil. Yeah, people been asking for you. Yeah, we need you back. We need you back on the camera, brother. Thank you, brother. Honest and gratitude. Honest. Yes, brother Raphael the Moore. Yes, that will be a topic. The flesh is not the Lord's self. That will be a topic.
Yeah, that's it. That'll be a dope one for sure.
That'll be a dope one. You know what, yo? I haven't even completed my day, and it's already 10:41. But one thing I can say is I enjoy all of you. Okay, super sticker from Nicholas Bay. Honest and gratitude, beloved. Honest and gratitude. Thank you. Honest and gratitude for the $20 super sticker. Praise Allah. Hey, everybody in the chat, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I want to let y'all know, each and every one of you. And I am trying to figure out how I can show love to each and every one of you outside of coming with the content. I want to put together something where each and every one of my subscribers and supporters and listening audience can get something from Let's Think podcast. So, you know, we working on it. Me and this brother right here on the camera with you.
Brother Nazarene.
Trying to figure it out, Brother Nazarene.
Oh, yeah.
Nazarene. Hey, yo, Jarvis. Hey, let me tell y'all about Jarvis, man. Let me tell y'all about Jarvis. Hey, yo, one of the funniest brothers you gonna ever meet, right? One of the funniest brothers you're gonna ever meet. But on top of that, one of the most sincere brother you're gonna meet. His brother is very sincere. Very sincere. And I'm gonna tell you another thing he is, and he keeps me on. He organized. Very organized, very observant brother. You know, I couldn't ask for a better assistant grand sheik, you know. And
honest.
He just a good brother, man. And when you have good people, good souls in your presence, you know, cherish them, man, because you know that's a lost treasure in the world.
Very far in between.
Yes, sir. And you know, Brother James McGriff here, boy, everybody know what it was like when Brother Lionel departed. It was one of the most to this day, bro, I'm at a loss of words about it. But
Oh yeah.
Allah sent me this brother right here. And man, it's been a blessing to have you, Mo. It's been a blessing to have you in my life, bro. And I just want to let you know in front of the world that I praise Allah for you. I truly appreciate you. I honor you. And I look forward to much more work that we got to do together, brother.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah, we ain't done. It's just a start or something. It's just a start, man, of what we need. I won't say telling your female is serving worth. Hey, right there, the more. Hey, you know what I told him right there, the more. Hey, you know what I told him? 1995, brother. Hey, 1995, brother. Hey, help your brother out, man. 1995. I do camera work and everything. 1995, brother. Help out your fellow brother. Huh? You know, 1995, dog. Yeah. You should have seen us at the Morris Ball. Hey, they like they didn't want to pay the fee, brother. I almost fucked up. You know what I mean? We at the Morris Ball. I'm telling them 1995. I'm taking all the photos. You know, everybody just walked up like I wasn't important right there tomorrow. But if I'd have stuck it up, then I you know.
Hey, Raphael.
Then I'd have been at fault. You feel me?
Raphael, I owe him about 38.
Yeah. I do this in real life, Raphael. The more for real. Put that camera
I owe him about 38.
And and no training either, brother. This all just natural. Yeah. Ain't no training. It's God's gift, you know.
Man. Oh boy. Hey, bro, I needed that laugh, brother. They been kind of strenuous. I needed that laugh, brother.
Boy.
What'd you say? Simeon Anael-Bey. We love you too, Islam, Mo.
Love you too, Mo.
And everybody, man, we love y'all, man. That's why we try to continue to come bring good spirits, bring good dialogue, good content, nothing controversial. You know what I'm saying? We just want to, extend the love, the peace, and then have some fun, man. Some smiles, man, It's nothing wrong with laughter. It's nothing wrong with smiling. It's actually blessings in smiling. It's health benefits in smiling. So smile, laugh, man. Don't take things so serious, man. Take life serious, but everything ain't like that.
Still gotta laugh.
Still gotta laugh.
Hey, what the prophet say? You gotta laugh at the folly too.
Yeah. He told us weep not at the calamities of the human state, but rather laugh at his folly. We laughing. I even laugh at my own folly. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Well, look, Mo, I barely broke fast. Got a couple things to go in here and handle before I extend my frame across this nice horizontal.
Yes, sir.
Before I have to raise to a living perpendicular in the AM. So, brother, man, as I always tell you, brother, love you more. We rocking till the wheels fall off.
Yes, sir.
Even if it ain't no wheels, we still here, and everybody in this chat, we love y'all and we appreciate you. And guess what? Until next time, Islam. Peace.